Hello students, welcome to Scholar Trail. So this is just a very basic video again for those learners who are beginners of IELTS who just wants to know like what is IELTS. So the IELTS is basically an exam with the help of which exam you would be moving overseas, either with the help of a study visa or if you're applying for your PR as well. IELTS, the first advantage of IELTS is that it's applicable in each and every country, whether it's Europe, the US, the UK, Canada, Netherlands, anywhere you want to go. IELTS is it's valid throughout in any region across the world. And apart from this, the other advantage is that it improves your ability to speak English confidently, to read, to write, to speak, as well as to listen to native English speakers. So the purpose is basically whenever students move overseas, they are expected to listen to the lecturers, they are expected to read in English, they're expected to write in English and to speak in English. That is why this test is being taken, and according to your proficiency in reading, listening, writing and speaking, you are given a certain band score. Now in this video we would just be talking about what is IELTS exam. So an IELTS exam is basically it is divided into 4 modules. The exam starts with a listening module, and in the listening module you have got like 4 sections and 40 questions. So 4 sections, each section has got 10 questions, and in total you have got 40 questions. So it's very simple calculation, like 10 multiplied by 4 is equal to 40. You've got 40 questions. Afterwards you've got your reading module, and in reading module you've got 3 sections. And now it's really very important in listening, there is as such you don't need to calculate any time, that how much time is left or something like this. Yes, time management is required in some tasks, but it's not majorly up to you. It's up to the timer which is being set by the IELTS examiners themselves. So in IELTS exam, if I talk about reading module, in there you have to manage your time on your own. We've got a total 40 questions in the reading module as well, and we've got 3 passages, 3 long academic passages if it's an IELTS academic exam, and if it's a GT exam then there are short 5 passages we have, like they're the easy ones. But so in these 3 sections you have got a total of 40 questions, and the time to solve this full 40 questions is 60 minutes. So this means that you have got like 1.5 minutes for each question. However, you don't need to do this like 1.5 minutes for each question, because some questions are very easy, so you can solve them in less time, and some are difficult, so you need to spend more time on that as well. If I talk about the next module we have afterwards, your listening and reading, you've got a writing module, and in the writing module you have 2 tasks. One is your task 1. In academic, it is your pie chart, bar graph, mixed graph, line graph, could be your diagram, could be your process. So we are providing the link in the description. You can check this basic information about IELTS in detail with the help of this PDF. And task 1, you've got like 20 minutes for that roughly. The total time for the writing module is 60 minutes. So for task 2, which is an essay, which is like super important in IELTS, you've got 40 minutes to write that essay. In task 2 essay, you've got 40 minutes to write the essay, and you should write not less than 250 words. In task 1 writing, you should write no less than 150 words. It's just 150 words. It's not that difficult. Same goes for task 2, just 250 words. Can go up to 260 if it's essay, can go up to 160 if it's your task 1, but you need to be very confident when you're writing. So of course we'll be covering all these things regarding to your listening, reading, writing and speaking in the upcoming lessons, of course. Finally, you've got your speaking module, which is further divided into 3 sections. It's not as such divided because it's like one-to-one interview you have with the examiner. It's like it has 3 parts. It goes with a system. So in speaking part 1, it's a general introduction between you and your examiner. In speaking part 2, you've got a cue card. In cue card, you would get 1 minute for preparation, and for 2 minutes you have to speak on the topic. Might take more than 2 minutes also for speaking in cue card. And in part 3, you've got cross questions. So whatever topic you would get in cue card, you would get sort of similar questions in part 3, in which you would be speaking about the same topic, but yes, the number of questions would vary accordingly. For example, if your cue card is regarding describe an activity, number of questions, follow-ups you would get would be regarding any sports activity, how men and women are different when it comes to any sports activity. So these sort of cross questions you would get regarding the same topic. The final part is to let you know about the duration of the exam. So the IELTS exam duration is 2 hours 45 minutes, in which your listening module take roughly 30 minutes, and then you get 10 minutes to transfer your answer to the answer sheets. Then afterwards you would get your reading module, which is again 60 minutes, 1 hour. Finally your writing module, again 60 minutes or 1 hour weekend. So the total exam duration is 2 hours 45 minutes. Now your speaking module is of roughly 12 to 15 or 11 to 15 minutes, and the total exam duration you would say that it is 3 hours, but your speaking module is always like you would get your speaking on a different day. It's generally not on the same day. Generally you would get your speaking, either you can schedule it before your listening, reading and writing LRW, or you can schedule it after your exams. It completely depends on the schedule that the British Council or IDP would send to you. Anyway, in India it's only British Council, it's only IDP we have these days, so they would be telling you about the dates. So this is the purpose of making this video. I hope you found this video very informational. All the best for your exam.